What up, world? It's your boy, Dope Boy Don, and I'm back this time with my review of WWE Fastlane. I know, it's been a little minute. You know what I'm saying? The boy ain't been streaming, and I kind of, you know what I'm saying? I forgot the predictions and all that. But, hey, man, I'm here. I'm here. So, man, I sorry I'm late, but I'm here. Okay, I'm here. So, man, let's just go and get straight into it, man. Real quick, we got 8 matches total. You know what I'm saying, including the one on the pre-show. So yeah, man, let's get straight to it. I started out with the pre-show. It was Riddle and Mustafa Ali for the. It was basically a rematch for the United States Championship. Riddle won with the bro Derek off. I think it was like the second turnbuckle, or maybe it was from top row. I don't know, but the match was okay. You know, it's kind of what I would expect. The big thing to take away from this was Retribution. It looks like they are donezo. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he started raging, you know, going on saying, "Oh, it's your fault," and you know what I'm saying, "You're useless," you know, blaming everybody. Then, I mean, we all kind of saw the writing was on the wall. I can't believe they wasted wide. You know what I'm saying? It was a really good idea, but then it just fell apart. I don't know why, but you know, I think Reckoning walked out, then Slapjack walked out. Basically, you know, T-Bar and Mace was sitting there, and eventually they got tired of it, and they double choke slam Mustafa. I think they call it High Justice or something, but yeah, so I don't know. I'll have to see where it goes from here, but I don't know. I guess you know, another idea that could have been something that just went down the crapper, like usual. Like WWE, y'all gotta stop doing this, man. Like, but I mean, Riddle retains. Of course, I saw that. I kind of had a feeling he was gonna retain. So you know, not too much surprise there. But I was not expecting for them to pull the trigger on Retribution breaking up. And who knows if they're breaking up? They could have just had a moment, but it looks like they're broken up. Anyway, okay, starting out pay per view, it was the women's tag team match with Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler against Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks. Now I knew off rip that this was going to be interesting because both these teams are pretty good, but at the same time they got beef. You know, Nia and Shayna, they always, arguing over little petty stupid stuff. But then add Reginald into the mix, you know what I'm saying? Nia Jax's new boo thing. Shayna Baszler, she ain't for it. So, you know, that's adding to their drama. And then Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks, they're going to be facing each other at WrestleMania. So they're going to have that beef. So I was basically going to see who would break down first and who would, because I believe that whoever broke down would lose. So it ended up, it was going pretty good, doing pretty good. And I believe Reginald got involved, but he got taken out real quickly. And then Sasha had Baszler and Banks statement. But then Bianca Belair ran in to stop Nia Jax, who was coming over to break it up. And she got a hold of Bianca and pushed her into Sasha. Sasha got mad at her. It's just like, "Yo, what are you doing? I'm trying to win the match. What are you doing?" And, you know, they started an argument, and she was like, "Go, leave, rookie." You know what I'm saying? And while she was distracted, she got hit with a surprise roll up, and of course they retained. I had a feeling that they were retained. I didn't think that they was going that they were gonna beat Nia Jax and Baszler. I am curious to see who's going to be their opponents at WrestleMania for the women's tag team titles. I imagine that they're going to put them on the line. I don't see why they wouldn't. I mean, it's 2 nights, so you know it can't be. Oh, you know, it's not enough title. It's 2 nights. Come on, like basically every single title on the main roster. Because I mean, they might have. I mean, I'm pretty sure NXT is gonna have a takeover at some point, but I don't know if it's gonna be in that weekend or it's gonna be a little weird. I'm interested to see what happens though, because I know that their takeover it's probably gonna be like a week before or something. I don't know. I gotta check on that, but I don't see why in all the time. I'm pretty sure that every title is going to be defended because I'm pretty sure they did that last year at WrestleMania. I think so, but yeah. Anyway, the real story what happened was that Sasha pulled the trigger. She slapped the mess out of Bianca Belair. I kind of saw that coming. I had a feeling she was going to be the heel in this feud and for this match. So I'm excited. I'm excited for this match. And I don't know. I have to wait for the build up, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. I believe that Bianca Belair is going to beat Sasha. She's going to start her rise, and I can't wait. I'm here for it. Straight up. Next up, Big E and Apollo Crews for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. This match, even though it was short, this match was like the third shortest match. I'm not complaining, though. I wish it was a little longer. But these two are, oh my God, Big E with the power game. And then you got Apollo, you know what I'm saying, with the power and the speed and the agility and the flight, man. It's crazy. It got to a point where they kept reversing each other's, and then it was roll up after roll up. And the ending was a little funky. You know, Big E, he got like a little slight roll up. It looked like it could have been a double pin. You know what I'm saying? It could have been a draw, but I guess they gave it to Big E, whatever. You know, it's just building for WrestleMania for their rematch. But Apollo Crews, you know what I'm saying, got a little bit of, you know, he got mad. At this point, it's like, okay, I like the change, but at the same time, it's like, bro, I can't really take you seriously. Like, I kind of feel like Big E, you know what I'm saying? Like, you had your opportunity, you blew it. You had another opportunity, you blew it. You had an opportunity right here, you blew it. Like, you can't get a definitive win. You get to the back of the line, but, you know, is what it is. So, you know, we'll have to wait and see what happens. But, I have a feeling Big E was going to retain. So, you know, here's what it is. The match is pretty good. I wish it was longer, though. But if they're going to do what I think they're going to do at Mania, I know they're going to tear it up. And I can't wait. I can't wait for that match at Mania between them. Next up, Braun Strowman and Shane McMahon was supposed to happen, but Shane like was practicing before and he got injured or whatever, his knee or whatever, and you know, him and Elias were talking backstage, and Elias was talking to him like, "Yo, I want to perform at WrestleMania," and, you know, they were talking about it, and then, you know, Elias came out and performed, did a little bit, and then Shane was like, "Hey man, you really are here because you're going to be my replacement against Braun Strowman." And here he comes down. So Braun Strowman comes out, decimates Elias, and goes looking for Shane. I had a feeling that they weren't going to do this match. I just had a slight feeling that they were going to do it. Because, you know, I thought they were going to have a match for Mania. But then when they announced that they were having a match at Fastlane, I was like, oh yeah, Braun Strowman's going to easily squash it. But for this to happen, and it's kind of been confirmed on Raw that they're going to have a match at Mania. So, yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait for Braun Strowman to tear Shane apart limb by limb. I can't wait. Sorry, Elias, but hey, man, somebody had to take the fall for it. And hey, had to be you. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Maybe you'll have a performance. Maybe not. We'll see. Yeah. There's that. Seth Rollins and Shinsuke Nakamura. I believe this is like Seth's first match since coming back in the Royal Rumble. And him against Nakamura. I think the only time they ever faced each other was at Survivor Series a couple years ago. And that was a really good match. This match, it was good. I don't think it was as good as their Summer Survivor Series match, but this was a pretty good match, though. And Seth just continues to prove that, yo, he's the man, bro. Like, remember, he was doing this one move where he was going against the ropes. He like kind of like hooked his leg on Shinsuke's, and he stopped and like elbowed him or something. I ain't never seen that move, but that move was crazy. They was going at it, but of course, you know what I'm saying. Seth Rollins was gonna win. I don't think that they're gonna give it to Shinsuke because they're obviously building for Seth against Cesaro and Mania, and they just need to give them something to do. But like I'm liking Shinsuke going back to what I'm saying his old theme song. You know what I'm saying. So hopefully he has a match at Mania or something, and hopefully they play it. Cause man, I know the people go oh, you know what I'm saying. Like yo, I mean, he has one of those theme songs that people can't help but start singing with it, bro. But man, yeah, I can't wait for that Rollins and Cesaro match. I don't know who's gonna win that one though. I pay attention to the build up for all that. Next up, we got This was the second longest match of the night. Drew McIntyre and Sheamus in a no holds bar match. These two tore the house down. Literally, they was beating the absolute piss out of each other. Like I thought that if you thought that their no DQ match was bad, man, this was, oh my god. It was kendo sticks. I think there was some chair shots. I mean, they was all the way up where a lot of LED boards, and you know what I'm saying. McIntyre pushed him through him, and then he suplexes on the floor. That white noise that Sheamus did on Drew through the announce table, I thought he was donezo after that. But nah, he kept fighting though. There was Claymores and blue. No, I'm sorry, there was one Claymore that happened in the match, but there was a bro kick at some point, which sent him over the barricade. But yeah, man, they was fighting all over the place. At one point, Drew took the kendo stick and like shoved it in his eye and was like twisting it, and that was looking nasty, bro. And but yeah, it ended with Drew. Oh yeah, that he hit him at one point. That future shot DDT on that announce table. I thought that was what would break it. I didn't think it would be the white noise, but oh my god, they would beat the hell out of each other. Of course, you know what I'm saying. Drew got the win. I didn't know if he would get the win though against Sheamus. I didn't know, but he did get the win with the Claymore, and that was a nasty Claymore. That was one of the stiffest. I saw a lot of people say that was one of the hardest and stiffest Claymores they've seen. I agree wholeheartedly with them. Oh my god, them Claymores is nasty. Drew won, so I guess he's going to pay more attention to Lashley at Mania for that match. I got a feeling, I just got a little tiny feeling they're going to make it a triple threat and put Sheamus in there. That is a tiny little feeling, but I don't know. I don't think they're going to do that yet, but I don't know. I just got this little feeling, but oh my god, that was, I can't call it a match of the night, but oh my god, that was. If it wasn't for the main event and how good the main event was, that would have been match of the night for me. Next up, oh my god, I can't believe they did this. Randy Orton, Alexa Bliss. I mean, writing is on the wall. Fiend's coming back. Like, come on. And yes, he did come back. Before I get into all that, I was gonna say, coming into this, I was like, all right, WWE, enough teasing, enough, you know what I'm saying? All little subliminals and little subtle hints and all that. Bring him back. And boy, did they ever. But, first of all, okay. This match right here, Alexa Bliss is going to win. The Fiend's going to help her. Of course. I can't lie. A little tiny part of me was like, hit him with an RKO. Please hit him with an RKO just one time. Because when he hit him with the RKO, at one time his face all messed up. I was like, yo. But nah, man, it was crazy. Or he came out, he does a little entrance and all that. Does a little pose. Then he was like, he started, you know what I'm saying, that black goo, blood, whatever that is. And she came out. By the way, can we talk about it? Came out looking like a zombie doll or something, bro. Like her makeup, like her eyes looked all sunken and all that. It looked weird, man. The referee rang the bell. Randy ran up to her. And all of a sudden, next thing you know, boom! A wall of fire showed up. I'm like, oh yeah, it's going to be one of them matches. Oh yeah. So, he could never really, get to her. And like, he tried going after her again, but he missed. and then hit the ring post. You know, she was giggling like, you almost had it. She was giggling and waving and skipping. And then one time, they was looking at each other outside the ring. She was sitting there. She looked up, looked down, looked back at Orton. Next thing you know, boom! One of the part of the lighting fell down from the ceiling. I'm like, oh, so she's trying to kill her. She's just sitting there having a good time. And she did the whole clap fireball thing at him. And he's like, oh, he almost got burned. And she just sitting there like, ha ha, yeah, hee hee, having a good old time. Next thing you know, the music and everything got spooky. Then next thing you know, boom, a hand popped out from the ring. And I was like, oh no. Oh no, it's him. Then you look at it, it's all messed up. It burnt, it grabbed Randy, and the Fiend came out. And oh my God, this was what I was in the back of my head. I was like, okay, they're gonna bring him back. He's not gonna look the same. You damn right. That mother looked like if you thought that mother looked like a monster or a zombie, this mother looked like a zombie for real, for real. He looked like a burnt, or somebody who came from the burnt, those like burn wars from the hospital, the burn victims, like after the people have been like caught in like fires and stuff. Like that mother was all charred and everything. His mask is melted. One of his eyes was like white and glassy. Like it was like, oh my God. If you thought the Fiend was scary before, this mother looked crazy now. Then she pushed Randy into the Fiend. He hit him with the Sister Abigail. And oh my God, can we talk about that pin? I'm sorry, but yo, she didn't pin him. She straddled him. I was like, yo, hold on, scratch that, hold on. Kids, if you don't want to get spoiled or anything, you shouldn't even be watching this anyway. But if there are any kids, just leave the room, whatever. Go to your parents. Yo, she straddled this man. Randy Orton got a wife. She engaged. You doing that? Whose idea was it? That's all I want to know. Was it your idea? Was it Randy? I just want to know this. Because, yo, you don't pin over. She straddled this man. Like, she was on nuts. And I'm sitting there thinking, hold on. Does anybody not see this? And then my second one was like, man, I hope she got underwear. Okay. Oh, chill. Wow. But anyway. So, yeah, she won. I kind of expected that she would win the match. And it's basically with later on at Raw, it's confirmed that the Fiend and Orton will have a match. And I'm thinking, okay, there will be, I can see three possible options. One, I don't think it's going to be a regular match, but I mean, it could be a regular match. The Fiend will win. The Fiend will win, has to win. It don't matter what it is. Regular match, okay. Firefly Funhouse match. That would be, I don't know. Digging into Orton's past, that would be interesting, but I don't know. That could happen. Or they could have some kind of hardcore match or something. But any of these matches, either way, Randy Orton is going to lose. I'm sorry. It's the Fiend. So yeah, man, like I said though, like this whole thing with Bliss and Orton, I knew it was gonna be for them, a way for them to bring the Fiend back, and I'm happy it turned out like that. Now, the main event, Tribal Chief Roman Reigns against Daniel Bryan for the Universal Championship, and Edge beating Jey Uso. He was the special guest enforcer. So, this whole thing was Roman Reigns, I'm the champion, I'm the man. You're the underdog. You're good, you're not that good. I'm better. And his whole thing was, yeah, during my whole career, nobody's tapped me out. And I'll be damned if you're going to tap me out. Shit, I'd rather die if you tap me out. That was the story, this whole match, of Daniel Bryan making Roman Reigns tap out. And, you know, they would go back and forth. Bryan would get him in a hold or something. Reigns would get out of it. And, you know what I'm saying? They would go back and forth. And Roman, you know what I'm saying, would be beating on him and hitting him with power moves. But yet, still, Daniel Bryan would get him. And at some point, it got into an awkward position where Roman was in front of the ref. And Bryan went for the running knee. Roman ducked, and he hit the referee. And I was like, oh, here we go. The shenanigans right here. So at that point, Edge, because during this whole time, Edge was just sitting there, just watching everything and paying attention and, looking. At that point, Edge was like, oh shit, this nigga's out. Okay, now it's time for me to do my job. I believe he hits Daniel Bryan with a Superman punch. And then he pins him. It might have been I think it was Superman punch, and then he pins him. Then Edge is like, okay, let me get in the ring. So he takes it, and it's a 2 count. Roman looks up, he sees, was like, yo, what are you doing? You getting in my, you know what I'm saying? They start arguing. He's like, hey man, I'm doing my job. You do your job. Then they're talking or whatever. Then Roman doesn't pay attention. Daniel Bryan gets him in the yes lock. At this time, it's the 3rd yes lock. And Roman is in there. He got it in there deep. Oh my God, it's so deep. No, was it the 2nd or 3rd time? It might have been the second. I think it was like second. One of those times. But got it in there. He's got it in there deep. Next thing you know, goddamn Jey Uso. Pow! Super kick Edge. Bow! He super kick Bryan. It's like, over there just making noise for no reason. Grabs a chair, thinking he about to do some damage. Daniel Bryan gets him out of here real quick. Grabs a chair, beats him down, starts looking around. All of a sudden, the wheel starts turning in the back of his. He's like, okay, Rev's down, Edge down. Oh yeah, you about to get this chair, Roman. He turns, try to hit Roman. Roman moves again, and this might be in the right place at the right time. Who does he hit with the chair? Edge. Edge falls down. He gets hit. I think he hits him with a spear. Or no, he's posted up with the spear. But he's posted up again with something. Bryan puts him in the yes lock again. And very slowly, if you look very slowly, he starts tapping out. It's very lightly and very slowly. He starts tapping out. But of course, there's no ref. So I'm saying like, okay, where's the ref is down? Okay, they take forever and a day with that. Where's Edge? Edge comes back, hits Bryan with a chair. I'm like, what the? Here's Roman. He's just in a mess. Like, yo, this is my moment. You trying to take this from me? You trying to take my moment? He beats both of them up with a chair, walks out. He's over. He's like, hey man, whatever happens, happens. I got me. I'm good. I don't care who it is. I beat whoever it is at WrestleMania. I got my match. Y'all figure it out. So another ref comes out. Roman crawls over, pins Bryan. 1, 2, 3. He retains. Oh my God. I didn't think it was going to end like that. Of course, I knew there was going to be shenanigans. With Roman Reigns, there always is shenanigans. I thought that it was either going to be a low blow. I'm just happy I didn't see a low blow or that freaking guillotine. Because it's like, oh my God. I thought that he was going to reverse something to Bryan and then put him in the guillotine. That would have been humiliating. But that didn't happen. So it's going to be Edge and Roman at WrestleMania. But Daniel Bryan has a legit claim. And he might be added to the main event and make it into. We don't know what the main event is. But at this point, it's supposed to be whoever wins the Royal Rumble gets the main event. So I'm calling the Universal Championship match the main event. So it might be a triple threat. But I think they're gonna. I think that Daniel Bryan should be added into this match. You know, as far as who wins, I don't know. I have to see the build up and do some more thinking about it. But yeah, man, that's my review for Fastlane. A lot of people don't like Fastlane. They say, oh, it's just something to tie over to WrestleMania doesn't mean anything. This was pretty good. It was pretty good. Like any other thing, you know what I'm saying? Because like some matches before, shows before WrestleMania, they could be a little slow, stagnant, not much really happened. But this one was pretty good. It was pretty good. So I can't really complain about it, But let me know how y'all feel, in the comments, how did you like Fastlane? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What was your match tonight? Which match did you really care for? And if you didn't know, match of the night for me was the main event. Like I said, it would have been Sheamus and Drew McIntyre, but that main event was crazy, so it's got to go to the main event. But yeah, let me know how you feel in the comment section. A little discussion and all that good stuff, man. And of course, as always, man, if you like this video, you gotta hit that like button. You gotta, subscribe. And if you subscribe, you gotta hit the notification bell because you never know when your boy gonna stream and upload. Um, uh, I'm gonna start. I know, Strikers, Persona 5 Strikers, Crash Bandicoot. Before, it's them two. But like I said, we going crazy on Strikers. I haven't played Strikers in forever. I've been feeling low key. Um, so yeah, I'm about to start streaming, and best believe when we are going to be playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition when it comes out. I can't wait for that. And Resident Evil 8 or Resident Evil Village, whatever. We're going to be playing both those, but mainly Mass Effect. So, you know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout for that. But, yeah, this your boy, Doughboy Dot. I'll holler at y'all in the next one. I'm out this thing, y'all. Peace.